What's up, you guys? It is your girl Sybrina, and today I'm going to take you guys along with me as I install and style this wig. So if you want to see how I achieve this look, just keep on watching. So you guys, this hair that I got is from Beauty Forever. This is my third time collabing with them, and I must let you know that I do love their hair. So right as you open the package, this is what you see. And guys, look at these super cute lashes that I got in this package. I also got a wig cap, and then we have our wig, which is a kind of a brown color with some blonde highlights. So guys, the lace on this wig is kind of different because we only have like 1 inch of lace, but we're gonna work with it. And then it is also a bob cut. So all right guys, let's get down to business. So I did tint that 1 inch of lace. I'm using the BW2 bleach, and this is the volume 30 activator, and then I mixed it until it got to this consistency. So guys, I just tatted that on the 1 inch of lace that we're working with right here, and you can see that it was pretty easy, pretty quick, pretty simple. And I left it on there for like a 30 minutes to an hour, I think. Yeah, it was kind of long because the lace looked kind of like thick, so I was like, okay, I need to give this some time. So yeah, this is what it looks like when I was finished. I didn't get everything, as you guys can see, like those little knots that are still black. And just to let all my beginners out there know that we are not looking for those black knots. We want them to be tinted like the ones that you see on the lower levels. So yes guys, because I didn't used to know. Anyways, we are going to just wash that out, and then I did rinse it with some conditioner after to get that little nice bleached tone. And then this is what it is looking like when we are done. You see it is transparent and ready for installation, except for those one little knots that didn't get bleached. But anyways guys, this was supposed to be a real-time video. However, I decided to do a voiceover, so do not mind me talking, please excuse that. But anyways guys, this is what the hair looks like after it had dried. So I was so glad that I actually showed you guys what it looks like out of the package. But guys, we're gonna let this snap right back. So I have my hair in cornrows. Don't mind that little piece of hair that is hanging down. I didn't know that it was there. And then on top of that, I'm gonna add my wig cap. So what I tried to do was the ball cap method, but guys, it did not work out. And I will have other videos that have simpler installation methods, so just stay tuned for that. But anyways, with this installation, what I did was I added the wig cap to my head, and then I sprayed some Got2b glue on, some Got2b spray on the edges just to let it stick to my head. And then I blow dried it on cool to let the drying process speed up. And then meanwhile it was drying a little bit more, I just went ahead and started flat ironing the hair. So you guys can see that it was pretty easy. I didn't have to do like 10 runs through the hair, and I do not have one of those super professional flat irons, but it just like the hair snapped right back. So you guys can see that I am just using like 1 or 2 runs for each section, and the hair is snapping right back. So also guys, you can see that the blonde highlight is mostly at the top, so it's not like right throughout the hair. It's just the top section that has most of the blonde highlights. So yes guys, another thing is that I could have done a better job at flat ironing the hair. However, I was getting ready to go somewhere, and it was taking so much time like doing this hair. So guys, I'm just letting you know before time that if you are planning on going somewhere with your hair, please do it ahead of time because it does take time to install. Anyways guys, after the wig cap has dried to your head, you want to cut off the excess cap. So just be careful not to cut your edges while you do this. So another thing is that you should try to gel your edges back so that you don't have like all those little short pieces of hair sticking out. So yeah, just cut off the excess cap, and then we're ready to install our hair on our head. Alright, so I'm sure as you guys can see, it is not the most neat cut that I have on my head right now, but it is okay because we're going to be covering that up. So we are also going to be applying some foundation or concealer on our wig cap to make it like the same tone of our skin. And then this is what the hair looks like after I had flat ironed it, and now I'm just going to attach that to my head. And guys, this thing fits so snug on my head, so you guys don't have to worry about it being too big or too small because I have a really average size head. anyways, what we're gonna do is clip all that hair back so that we can deal with our lace. And I did try to have like a side part ish, so don't worry about this not being in the center of my head because I wanted like a side part. So anyways guys, after we have placed our hair in the position that we want it to be, we're gonna just add some more got to be freezing spray on it and push all that hair back, and then allow the lace to dry on our hair. And in order to speed up that process, what I did was I just had my blow dryer on cool. And then you guys can see that I was also lifting the parts of the lace that I will be cutting off because I didn't want them to stick to my forehead. So anyways, the next thing that I did was I parted out the sections that I will be laying for my edges, or laying as my edges. And then this is where I attempted to pluck the lace because, you know, I wanted to look as natural as possible. It's already not my regular color hair. This is brown hair and I am dark skinned, and so I wanted to look as natural as possible. So I attempted to pluck the little bit of lace that we are working with. So remember that we only have 1 inch of lace, guys, so you want to be very careful when you're doing this. And so I just parted out like a really thin section of the front, and I just like plucked it like from side to side, like I pluck. And as I pluck, I'm moving my hands across, and that just makes sure that I don't stay in one place for too long and end up plucking too much, because once it's gone you can't get it back because you are not working with a lot of lace. So I didn't really pluck the sections that are behind the edges. I just more so plucked the sections that I would be using as my edges. So yeah, you guys can see that I didn't really do that much plucking. And then I did also go ahead and pluck the part just to make it a little bit wider, to make it more natural, because you know a natural part would have a little more sparsity. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right here. All right, so the work on the lace was almost finished. So the next thing to do is to, like, I just dabbed a little bit of water on the areas that had glue to my forehead. Make sure not to put it on the part that you will be using as your edges, because it does come up easily once you add water to it. And then I went ahead and I used a scissors to cut it in two, and then I used one of those eyebrow shavers to cut the lace so that it would get more of that jaggedy effect, like a natural hairline. And also guys, please make sure that you are careful while you are doing this, because you do not want to damage the lace. So just be careful while you are cutting it. And then for the little sections of hair, extra lace that were peeking out, I just used the scissors to cut them off. And then after that, I'm gonna just add a little bit more got to be, because some of it had started to lift up. I just added some more freezing spray to the edges, and then I'm gonna section out the edges again. And I'm also gonna add some more freezing spray just to be secure, because we want this to stick onto our head. So yeah, I'm gonna add a little bit more freezing spray in between that little section right there. And then what I'm gonna do is use the hot comb to kind of like lay the section of the hair so that it is as flat as possible. And guys, I am so not used to using hot combs, so I'm just letting you guys who aren't that experienced know that you need to be careful when using a hot comb, and be careful where you put it as well, because it tends to burn everything. So yeah, I'm just carefully using this hot comb to like lay the front of my hair down a bit so that it is really flat as I can get it to be. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tie that down and allow it to dry. After it has dried, what we're gonna do is cut this section of the hair that is, you know, a natural length, like your natural edges. And I'm always hesitant, guys, to cut the hair because I do not want to cut too much, and so I do it in portions. So I cut some, and then I cut some, and then I cut some. But I realized that the shorter you cut it, the more natural the edges will look. So yeah, just don't be too scared. I also go ahead and actually do the edges to see how much I want to cut off before I cut off what I want to cut off. Yeah, so that is what I'm doing here. I'm just like swooping the edges, and then I'm seeing where there's too much hair, and then with that I'll just cut off where I see it fit to cut off some more hair. Yeah, so you guys just can go ahead and watch to see what I'm doing. And yeah. All right, you guys, so we are finally done with laying this hair, and what we're gonna do is just go ahead and see how it looks so far. And yeah, I'm liking it. It's looking okay. It's looking okay, and I was feeling a little bit more good about what my work here has turned out to be. So what I'm doing right now is just going in with the hot comb again, just to try to push some of the hair back because there was a little bit too much in my face. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing right here. And then I'm gonna go ahead and tie that down, do my makeup, and then yes, you guys, look at how glammed I am. Yes guys, I'm learning. My makeup game has been getting stronger, so yes. Ooh. Snaps finger. So all right, anyways, what I did here is I just used some of this this is what I actually use for my contour, and so it was a bit too dark, so use something that is more close to your shade, because I think I made the wrong decision right here. But anyways, use something that is closer to your shade just to go in that part right there, and also in the sections of the edges that are, you know, that have no hair, and then, you know, everything will come together. Right here, guys, is where I was deciding whether or not I should curl the hair, because, you know, I wanted to go with what looked best. So you guys can tell me if you think I should have curled it or I should have weared it flat or straight. Yeah, comment that down below in the comment section and let me know which one you think would have turned out better. But anyways, just stay tuned to see what decision I ended up making. But so far in the video, it seems like I was curling some more here. So anyways, yeah, I'm just gonna let you guys continue to watch the video, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes. Oops, okay, it seems like I'm back in like 5 seconds. But anyways, guys, yes, I did decide to go with straight. I mean, my friends helped me with making the decision, so it wasn't just me. But yeah, I ended up going straight, and right now I am fully dressed and fully late for my reservation, obviously. So guys, I'm telling you, do your hair ahead of time, okay? Don't be like me. But all right, so right now I'm just admiring what I have accomplished today, you guys. This was actually my first time laying lace, so let me know what you think, how you think I did down in the comment section. I was feeling really good, especially about the color, because I wanted to try something different and it didn't turn out to be that bad. Oh yeah, also guys, I did end up cutting some of this hair right here off because of me putting some of the hair to the side, or putting the part to the side, like, you know, one side ended up being longer than the other, so I had to cut that off. But anyways, guys, this is what I accomplished. So please let me know down in the comment section what you think. Let me know, you know, give your girl some claps for her work today. And I do hope that you guys did learn something about how to install your hair, because I know all these tutorials out here, they seem so complex to me, but I just tried to do the simplest things and I got results. So guys, girl, you can do it too, okay? So yeah guys, thank you so much for tuning into my video, and don't forget to subscribe before you leave if you haven't yet. So until next time guys, I want you to stay safe, stay beautiful, and I will see you in my next video. Bye guys.